McClure, the second big home victory in 4 days. Dressing room must be delighted.
Yeah, we're pleased. We knew it was a big week. Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, so 2 out of 3. Now we need to get back to work Thursday and get all 3.
Does it feel like against a team like Dagenham, who are themselves firmly ensconced in the playoff places, does it feel like a strong statement to win and to deservedly beat them?
Yeah, I think obviously the way we done it as well. First half, they couldn't live with us. We dominated the first half. Then the second half, they come out, went a bit more direct through everything at us, and we dealt with it. And obviously we let the sloppy go in, but we answered it at the other end, and it was pretty comfortable in the end. Plus, I think we were better than them at their place as well. So going into the night, we were confident that we could beat them.
That was it. They'd won at Victoria Road, undeservedly so, I might say. And there was that belief there's belief again at the Ebb Stadium that we can beat anybody here. But the evidence from that game at Victoria Road, you knew that they're not impregnable. That they're not unbeatable.
Yeah, of course. I know I should have scored that night, but there's a couple of others as well. But it wasn't to be that night. We came off, we played well, didn't get the points. Saturday we didn't play well and we got the points. So that's what it's about. This part of the season, we need to get them points, and the last 2 games we have done.
That first half, like us, you were watching it. It must have been a pleasure to watch.
God, we were really good. We had a bit of everything: pace, tackles, pressing, shots, crosses, tackles again. Jakey, that's for Jakey, that second one. But yeah, it was a good first half, and obviously to concede so early on in the second half after being so good in the first half could have dampened our spirits. But we carried on and saw the job through, which was positive.
In that second half, it was a little bit nervy, maybe the Aldershot way to make things a bit too interesting almost. But when you come on, what was the message from the gaffer? Were you thinking, oh God, it's a bit nervy here, I need to do more defensive duty, or was it to go on and win the game? Yeah,
it's always obviously coming on in possession. They want me up with Rennes being a threat, but out of possession always sit around their defensive centre mid, if you like, to stop them dictating the game, which me and Rennes do quite well. We share the load, and neither of us shy away from doing that job. But yeah, that was it. It was pretty much the same as any other game, but like I say, it was a little bit nervy, but I still had the confidence in us that we're the better team. So if we'd just done our stuff, it would have shone through.
And with your work rate, you are the perfect player to bring on to defend from the front.
Yeah, as the gaffer likes to say, no one stops you running. Even if you're having a bad game, you can always run hard, and that's what I'll always try to do. So, yeah.
And we've got to talk about your goal. It seemed instinctive. The ball kind of came across you. You turned. You maybe had options out on the left flank, but your only thought was to have a shot.
No, yeah, we. I spoke to the gaffer. He's asking me about confidence and stuff, and it's not an issue for me at the moment. It was quite clear that I was low on confidence a bit earlier in the season, but now I'm over it. I've scored a couple of nice goals at home. I think 3 in the last few games, so it's nice. Hopefully I can continue it and have a nice little run in towards the end of the season. Yeah.
And what are we saying with the angles? 25 yards at least.
Yeah. You say 28.
That'll do. I'll make sure it's official. 28 yards. And you say you weren't entirely sure. I think it's your 3rd goal in your last 6 games. You're pleased with your current form?
Yeah, it's good, but it's tough to get back into a winning team. So I don't understand the gaffer's predicament. Rennes has played brilliantly again tonight. Idris has been good just off him. So whoever plays in this team, there's quality out there. We never weaken our team by changing anyone. So yeah, I'll be patient. I'll be waiting for the nod or not so on Saturday. But if it doesn't come, I'll be going again for the next game.
But the gaffer's always quick to credit the whole squad, that whether people are playing 90 minutes every week or whether they're coming off the bench, having to wait for their turn, everybody's playing their part and they're encouraging the team. They're kind of, even if they're not playing, they're being cheerleaders.
Yeah, of course. I want them boys to win more than anyone. I'd like Rennes to score 30 goals. I want to score 30 goals. I want Sham and Mentz to get 20 from the wing. You want everyone to do well. We're all very tight knit, and that gets us through in games games like tonight, like you say, when it was a bit tetchy and we didn't know what way it was going to go, but we will pull through for each other and work for each other.
You've talked about, admitted maybe you're a bit lower on confidence at the start of the season, but do you feel like you've got that belief back inside you?
Yeah, like I say, I'm over it now. You have. So I'm normally fine, I knew. I said to the gaffer when I signed here, and he thought the same. If I had got games, I'd get the goals, and then when they weren't coming, it's always they start to come. But then there is a little period in there where you start thinking, I don't know what more I can do for these goals to start coming. And then after that, you have like maybe 2 weeks of sulking, and then you're back on it. And it's, like I say, it's been tough to fight my way back in the team every week. I've played in fits and starts, but everyone's done their job. Renz has been playing well, like I say. Idris is playing well. Sham's done well when he's played up there. So it's the main aim is to get in the playoffs for the whole squad, and whoever plays the games to get us the points to get there. So it is who it is.
That's great to hear. That spirit is great. On to Macclesfield on Saturday. The belief must be there, whoever we play, wherever we play at the moment, that a result is entirely possible.
Yeah, like you say, you see that first half there. If we play like that against anyone, I don't think we're not far off getting the 3 points. So go up there, run our socks off again, and see what happens.
Excellent, sounds good to me. We'll see you there. Thank you, Matt.
Cheers. Thank you.